If your legs feel like they are carrying sandbags by 6 o'clock every evening, if your ankles are puffier at night than they were in the morning, if your calves ache with a dull heaviness that makes you want to collapse into your recliner the moment you get home, this is not just aging. Something specific is happening inside your legs, and it has a specific fix that takes 5 minutes. Here is what is actually going on. Your body has two systems for moving blood. Your arteries push fresh blood down to your legs easily because gravity helps, but your veins have to push used blood back up to your heart against gravity through narrow tubes. And veins do not have their own engine. They rely entirely on one thing, your muscles. Every time a leg muscle contracts, it squeezes the veins running through it and pushes blood upward. Think of your calf muscles as two sponges wrapped around your veins. When you walk, those sponges squeeze and release, pumping blood upward with every step. But here's the problem. After 50, two things happen simultaneously. First, the tiny one-way valves inside your veins that prevent blood from falling back down start to weaken and leak. Second, your calf muscles lose mass and contractile force from years of sitting more and moving less. So the valves are leaking and the pump is weakening at the same time. Blood that should be flowing upward starts pooling in your lower legs. That pooling is what you feel as heaviness, achiness, and swelling by the end of every day. A study published in the Journal of Vascular Surgery found that 40% of adults over 50 have some degree of venous insufficiency. That is nearly half the population walking around with valves that are underperforming and legs that are accumulating fluid every single day. But the exciting news is that your muscles can compensate for what your valves can no longer do alone. When you activate the right muscles in the right position at the right time of day, you can drain accumulated fluid, relieve that heavy aching pressure, and wake up tomorrow with legs that feel noticeably lighter. And the right time is evening, not morning. By evening, gravity has been pulling blood downward into your legs for 14 to 16 hours. That is when the pooling is worst. That is when your legs feel heaviest. That is when these exercises deliver the most dramatic relief. Before we get into the routine, where are you watching from and how old are you? Drop your country and age in the comments. And tell me honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, how heavy do your legs feel by evening? 1 means light and energetic. 10 means you can barely stand another minute. I read every comment and I want to know your number. Now let me give you a quick test. Look at your ankles right now. Press your thumb firmly into the skin just above your ankle bone. Hold for 5 seconds. Now release and watch. If the skin bounces back immediately, your fluid retention is minimal. If you see a dent that stays visible for 3 to 5 seconds before slowly filling back in, you have moderate fluid retention. If the dent stays longer than 5 seconds, your legs need this routine tonight. Write your result in the comments. Bounced back, stayed 3 to 5 seconds, or stayed longer than 5. You are retaking this test in 14 days. Here is the 5-minute evening ritual. 5 exercises in a specific order that drains your legs from the bottom up. We start lying down to use gravity in your favor, then move to seated, then standing. Each position builds on the drainage the previous one started. Do not rearrange the order. The sequence is the science. Exercise number 5, the elevated ankle pump. We start here because this combines the two most powerful circulation tools that exist, elevation and muscle activation. Elevation alone helps, but it is passive. The blood moves slowly because nothing is driving it. Adding ankle pumps while elevated turns passive drainage into active flushing. Lie on your back on your couch or bed. Place your legs up on the armrest, a stack of pillows, or against the wall. Your feet need to be above the level of your heart. Now pump your ankles. Push your toes away from you like pressing a gas pedal. Then pull them back toward your nose. Away and back, away and back. Steady rhythm, about 1 pump per second, not fast and frantic, smooth like a heartbeat. If you cannot get your legs above your heart, just sit in a chair and prop your feet on another chair or ottoman. Any elevation above hip level still activates the drainage. Do 30 pumps, rest 10 seconds, 30 more, rest 10 seconds, 30 more, 3 sets of 30, about 90 seconds total. Within the first 30 seconds, you might feel a subtle warmth or tingling in your lower legs. That is blood that has been sitting stagnant all day finally moving. By the time you finish, look at your ankles. Many people can already see the puffiness starting to reduce. Exercise number 4, the calf sponge massage. Now that the ankle pumps have started moving fluid from the inside using muscle contraction, we are going to move it from the outside using your hands. Your calf muscles have been absorbing fluid all day like a wet sponge. The pump's squeezed from the inside. Now we wring the sponge from the outside. Stay lying down with your legs elevated. Cross your right ankle over your left knee so your legs make the shape of the number 4. Your right calf is now exposed and relaxed. Using both hands, cup your right calf just above the ankle. Now firmly sweep your hands up the calf toward the back of your knee, always toward the heart, never away from it. You are physically guiding fluid out of the tissue and into the veins where it can be transported upward. Sweep from ankle to knee 8 to 10 times. If you find a knot or a tight spot, hold pressure there for 5 seconds before continuing upward. Then switch legs. Left ankle over right knee, same massage. About 30 seconds per leg. If your hands get tired, a rolling pin from your kitchen works perfectly. Place it on your calf and roll upward from ankle to knee. Same effect, no grip fatigue. But here is what most people don't realize. You are not just moving blood, you are also draining lymphatic fluid. Your lymphatic system runs alongside your veins, and it has no pump of its own at all. It relies entirely on muscle movement and manual pressure. When you massage toward the heart, you clear both systems simultaneously. That is why people often feel immediate lightness after this exercise. The fluid pressing on nerve endings and causing that heavy aching sensation has been physically moved out. Exercise number 3, the seated calf pump with slow lowering. Now we sit up and start actively strengthening the muscles that will maintain improved circulation long after tonight's routine is finished. The previous 2 exercises drained what was already pooled. This one builds the pump so less fluid accumulates tomorrow. Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Slowly rise onto your toes, lifting your heels as high as they go. Squeeze your calves at the top. Hold for 2 full seconds. Then lower your heels back to the floor over 4 seconds. That slow 4-second lowering is called an eccentric contraction, and it builds calf endurance 40% faster than just dropping back down. The common mistake here is speed. Fast bouncing barely compresses the veins. The muscle never reaches full contraction. The blood barely moves. Slow and controlled is the only way this works. 1 second up, 2 seconds squeeze, 4 seconds down. 7 seconds per repetition. Do 12 repetitions. Rest 15 seconds. Do 12 more. If you do not have a chair nearby, you can do this standing behind a kitchen counter, holding the edge for balance. Same movement, same tempo. To make it more challenging as you get stronger, try single leg raises. One foot stays flat while the other heel rises alone. Doubles the load and doubles the pumping effect. Exercise number 2, the heel to toe rock. This exercise does something the others cannot. It activates the muscles on the front of your shin, the tibialis anterior, which works as the counterpart to your calf. Your calf pushes blood up when you rise on your toes. Your tibialis pushes blood through the anterior veins when you rock back on your heels. Together, they create a complete pumping cycle that flushes your entire lower leg from every angle. Stand behind a chair holding the back for balance. Rock forward onto your toes. Hold 1 second, then smoothly rock back onto your heels, lifting your toes completely off the floor. Hold 1 second, forward, hold, back, hold. Continuous and smooth like a rocking chair. Do 15 complete rocks. Rest 10 seconds, then 15 more. Each rock takes about 3 seconds. The rhythm should be flowing and unbroken. If rocking forward onto your toes feels unstable, reduce the range. Even a small rise activates the calf pump. The heel rock backward is usually easier and can be done with more range. Find what feels safe and controlled. Exercise number 1, the wall leg drain. I saved this for last because it is the most powerful fluid clearing position your body can achieve without medical equipment. Find a clear wall space. Lie on your back with your hips about 6 inches from the wall. Swing your legs up so they rest against the wall. Your body and legs form an L shape. If you cannot get fully vertical, any angle above 45 degrees works. The higher your legs, the more gravity assists. Once settled, bend your knees slightly so your feet are flat against the wall. Now perform calf pumps in this inverted position. Press through the balls of your feet. Peel your heels away from the wall, squeezing your calves. Then press heels back into the wall. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Your legs are above your heart, so gravity is already pulling blood downward toward your center. Every calf contraction adds muscular force on top of gravity. You are double draining, gravity plus muscle. This is the most effective fluid clearance position that exists. Do 20 pumps, then completely relax your legs against the wall. Let every muscle go slack. Close your eyes, take 5 deep breaths, imagine the heaviness draining out of your legs like water pouring from a tipped glass, then 20 more pumps. Relax again. 5 breaths, one final set of 20. If getting on the floor is difficult, you can do this on your bed with your feet against the headboard. If your hamstrings are too tight for straight legs, bend your knees more. The drainage effect is powerful even with bent knees at 60 degrees. Here is your complete evening ritual. Save this video because this is what you are going to do tonight. Elevated ankle pumps, 3 sets of 30, about 90 seconds. Calf sponge massage, 8 to 10 sweeps per leg, about 1 minute. Seated calf pump with slow lowering, 2 sets of 12, about 2 minutes. Heel to toe rock, 2 sets of 15, about 90 seconds. Wall leg drain with calf activation, 3 sets of 20, about 3 minutes. Total time about 10 minutes for the full routine. Short on time? Do exercises 5, 3, and 1 only. The ankle pumps, the seated calf pump, and the wall drain. Those 3 alone take 5 minutes and deliver 80% of the benefit. That is your minimum effective dose on busy evenings. One critical timing note: do this at least 1 hour before bedtime. When you drain fluid from your legs, that fluid enters your bloodstream and eventually reaches your bladder. If you do this right before bed, you will be up at 2 in the morning. Do it between 5 and 8 in the evening. Empty your bladder before sleep. You wake up with lighter legs and uninterrupted rest. Now remember that thumb test you did at the beginning? The dent above your ankle? Here is my challenge. Do this evening ritual every day for 14 days. On day 14, at the same time of evening, press your thumb into the same spot. Hold 5 seconds. Release. Watch. I am willing to bet the dent fills back faster. The puffiness is less. Your shoes feel the same at 8 in the evening as they did at 8 in the morning. Those nighttime cramps that jolt you awake have started fading. Every improvement is your venous system recovering its function. Proof that your circulation is not permanently broken. It was just undersupported. Come back and tell me what happened. Write something like day 1 the dent stayed 5 seconds, day 14 it bounced back in 2. I read every comment, and your result might be the push someone else needs to try this tonight instead of just watching and scrolling past. Share this video with someone whose legs ache every evening. Someone who collapses into their chair at 6 because their legs cannot take any more. Someone who has been told heavy legs are just part of getting older. They are not. And 5 minutes tonight can prove it. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. And if you also wake up stiff and sore every morning, head over to this video where I show you a 5-minute bed routine that eliminates morning stiffness before you even stand up. It is the perfect morning companion to the evening ritual you just learned. I will see you there.